Want to learn how to trade, but unsure which market to trade in or where to find the right information so you can actually become a successful trader? Well, you're in luck. Stay tuned as I do a review on the IM Mastery Academy. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Working Class Entrepreneur. I'm Carl Jackson, the Working Class Entrepreneur. Today, I'm going to be giving my biased opinion on the IM Mastery Academy. And the reason that it's biased is because I am a new trader, and this is the only academy that I've taken on. And I don't know if you guys have been following my videos or not, but I have been successful at trading. And one of the sayings is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I'm always willing and looking to expand on my knowledge and, trying to advance as a professional day trader. And so a little background before I jump in it. Before COVID started, my background is in IT, mostly computer networks, working for big companies like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, holding, clearance, black programs, et cetera, all that fun stuff. But working for the man has its downfalls. One of the downfalls is you're acceptable to being fired. And regardless of your performance, you only can control so much. If there's no work, there's no work. So I wanted to work and find a skill that was essentially going to be pandemic proof or recession proof, something that I can learn and know no matter what the times, what we are faced with as a nation or a country or, just as a people, that I was still going to be able to have a skill to where I can, obtain some wealth for my family or financial stability for me and my family. And that was the goal in mind here. So on the hunt, there's a lot of information out there. You can go on YouTube, there's a lot of different academies, there's a lot of different programs, some successful, some not, some people are flukes. So it's really skeptical, especially when we're talking about money, to make sure you find the right place. And so, there's Ivy League schools, and then there's, Cal States, if you will. I'm in California, so I use Cal State for an example. There's private schools, USC example. Everybody has a certain level, and they all hold value. And so I'm going to be, and some don't, for you, depending on what you're trying to do. I'm going to be talking about the IM Academy and how, what I did to actually become a successful trader in high frequency trading, HFX, and why that's helped me in my Forex trading, and the tools that they provide that I will rank pretty top notch. One of the things that stood out to me about the IM Academy is that it is going to be a commitment. Regardless, when you're learning how to trade any market, whether it's stocks, Forex, which I'm trading, or currencies, cryptocurrencies, any digital market, futures, bonds, whatever, there's a learning curve. You can't just come on and, just magically make money. You have to learn what you're doing. And for a lot of us, it starts off pretty rough. You're going to lose in the industries if, you are going out there, especially with very little knowledge. The point here is that you're going to need to learn regardless. Doesn't matter which program you use, you're going to need to learn something. It doesn't happen overnight, and it is going to take some dedication time. I found that for the IM Academy to really squeeze and learn out of it, you're going to need more than a month. You're going to need a minimum of 90 days to 6 months learning and working. But let me show you what they have to offer, just so you guys can get a glimpse and understand why I feel that they're pretty top. I'm going to share this. And thanks for the Zoom platform, in which I'm able to I'm already signed in. I want to jump right into the IM Mastery Academy so you guys can see what I see or see what you'll have access to. Off top of the platform. It's pretty laid out really well. It's pretty straightforward, pit talk, go live. So I'll go over these real quick. So this is the home screen. The Academy is almost like the classroom. So this is where you learn the bulk of the basics, and regardless of what you trade, you're gonna have to learn the bulk. I'm trading high frequency. They have so many other packages that they provide. But high frequency stood out to me, and I've been successful at it. I'm not saying that I'm not tapping into the other resources, but for this example, I'm only going to tap into this so this video is not long. All right, and so right away you get a video series. It's pretty straightforward. You know, you hit play. I love it because you get to go back and rewatch as many times as you want. You get to expand on other areas that stood out to you in these videos, as well as being able to go over them as many times as you want. You know, the basics from how to use, you know, Fibonacci, what indicators, what, you know, everything you need to know is all in here. It's a one-stop shop. And so once you go through the Academy tools and get an understanding of what you're trading, the next step is to go live with a seasoned trader, somebody who's been doing it a while. I like that. Like, shout out to Matt there. I appreciate the work you're doing and how you're training us. So today, you're just gonna check him out. He literally goes live, you know, and you can catch his schedule. You can catch his, you know, his sessions, his favorite sessions. He's actually doing this live trades, and you learn a lot from watching an experienced trader do their thing, which I think holds tremendous value. Right away, being in the Academy, not knowing much about trading, I was able to jump on live with Matty Thayer and play some trades that were successful, you know, kind of just basically mimicking him and what he does. And then once I was able to understand what Matt was doing, still learning from Matt, you know, I tune on with him. And I suggest if anybody's talking about doing this, it's going to be a dedication of 6 months to a year to get a honest, you know, return on what you're going to be learning. I come from an IT background, and the DoD requires what they call an 8570. And this is a requirement to be able to touch on their government machines as an admin. And, you know, the boot camps are the schools for these type of courses are about $4,800, and you're going for about 4 weeks, and it doesn't even guarantee that you're going to pass the course, but it's for the information. And, you know, the more experience you have, the more money you invest in something. You know, you turn around and get a certification, you can get a job making 70 grand with that certification and a high school diploma. And so the investment on the back end pays out, and I agree with the IM Academy, the Mastery Academy. The investment is going to pay out just with one trade with Matt. If you do it the right way, you can make up for, you know, what the school is going to cost. And so other things, you know, you'll buy and you'll invest in, and you'll have to spend more money. But this is going to actually make you money, just like, you know, potentially school. And you're the middleman with the market. So it's not like you're going to get a skill and then have to compete with other people in the terms of, okay, now I got to be the middleman between, it's just you and the bread. All right, I'm going off on tangents, but let me get back to why I think the Mastery Academy is gold. So the go live is gold within itself, because once you have access to the go live, you can get on, watch all the older videos, see current videos. So it's a constant update of learning. It's not just the old videos of the basics. You're constantly seeing how the pros move, how they work, how the market moves, how disciplined they are, and what it actually is going to take to become a successful trader. And I like that. And not many platforms have that I found right away. But I'm not done searching. You know, I'm all about seeking more knowledge and seeing where I can learn. I've been looking at the ICT mentorship, if he will accept me. I know he's pretty picky and particular about who he teaches. But outside of that, I don't think I would consider anybody. Like I said, if it works, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of situation. So the IM Academy works. One thing that gives the IM Academy an edge over a lot of other learning platforms is the fact that you can make commissions. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but most of us who are trading are entrepreneurs, and trading isn't generally our only avenue of income source. And so it feels good that they can provide an opportunity to grow and expand as a teacher, as an educator, and basically getting commissions on something that I know is work. And so the fact that I know it works, I'm tried and true, and if you remain disciplined to their systems, you will be successful. You can be successful too. Like I said, I'm a rookie trader, but I was able to go into the IM Mastery Academy, and within a 90-day period, turn a $500 profit to over $12,000. And so that felt really good. And all the information the bulk of the information that I learned, I'll say 95% was all from the IM Mastery Academy, and did some YouTube videos, or looked at some YouTube videos. ICT, give a shout out to him. His work is pretty good. And candlestick math and things of that nature, which is really not needed for high frequency HFX. But the more knowledge you have, the better it is for you. And you'll find out if you're a rookie trader looking for an academy or a system that actually works. IM Academy actually works. If you're an entrepreneur, they have the option to actually get some commissions by referring people to what works. And so if you run into people that actually, are interested in trading, you can get some residuals off of referrals. And if they were going to buy it anyway, why not get the residuals? So it's a win-win in that situation, but it does require work. It requires a commitment of at least 90 days. So I will say the only con right now that I'm feeling about the IM Mastery Academy is maybe the price comparable. But for what you're getting, the price to me is worth it, just extremely off the go lives. I would pay the monthly subscription. And those out there thinking about doing the IM Academy, and want to sign up through me, I'll have a link in the bottom so you can check that out, and I'll give you more information. I can hold your hand and actually show you what it is I exactly did using the IM to grow my account to over $10,000 in about 5 weeks. And so that is my overall opinion on the IM Mastery Academy. I was able to use their information and resources and be successful. I'm not saying that there's not other programs out there where you can learn and not be successful, but the IM Academy is pretty sweet with the go live and your constant access of pros who have been consistent for years, and learning from them kind of, to me, covers a lot of the learning curve that you're going to have to face in any new industry. And so using the IM Academy and staying disciplined to what they teach, you can be successful, and I am a product of that. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give the Academy 2 thumbs up on my review, and it's a personal thing, and it's only because I was able to get in there and be successful with it. I'm not knocking any other programs or mentorships, but IM Academy works. And if you're interested and you don't want to look around and you want to just do what works, like I said, it will be in the description, the link to plug in on this. And I would expect, when I'm pricing it out for yourself, like for any education, like when I got my my CCNA certification, it was, course was $5,000, $5,200, like that. But with that certification, you can turn around and land a 6-figure gig. So I would expect 6 months. So price it out for 6 months if you really want to learn. And then the next 6 months, you'll actually be able to implement what you learn. And then, after a year, you'll really start to, consider yourself as trading. It is that long to learn. It is not an overnight thing. And so if you guys think that this is an overnight get rich quick, this is not the business for you. But if you want to work hard and you can be consistent and disciplined, it will pay out substantially. But look at trading as a business and a 5-year plan. The IM Academy makes it simple for you to look at that and see it that way, with over the hundreds of different outlets that you'll have plugged into using what already works. And I think they have big hitters like Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Money Mayweather.
He's repping IM Academy really hard. He was able to learn how to trade successfully using digital markets. So that goes to say a lot there. Outside of the success that I've had. And enough of my rambling. I go ahead and give IM Mastery Academy 2 thumbs up. I'm looking to do the ICT next, if he allows me to jump into his mentorship. And so to summarize it all up, the reason that I give the IM Academy a 2 thumbs up is, 1, because they have everything you need. It's a one-stop shop to learn everything you need to know about the basics of trading. And then 2, you can apply those classroom skills into a live setting with the pro, and you can consistently get constant market movements and ideas from pros who have been, are experienced traders who have been successfully trading for a while now. And that access alone is the value of the IM Academy. But in addition to that, they lastly have an ability, like a referral program, to where you can also earn residual income, which a lot of other trainings don't provide. And as an entrepreneur, any other way to make income, especially on a system that works, that I can proudly promote, because I've tried it and it's worked, and I can proudly promote it. It makes it a lot reassuring that I know that what I'm saying can work if somebody were to put in the dedication. And I'm not knocking any other programs or systems. I just know that the IM Academy works. Like it works. And so therefore, it gets a 2 thumbs up from me. And I'm sure if I do join the ITC and he accepts me into his mentorship, I'll be able to do a review on that as well. And it's biased because this is the only training that I've had. And thankfully I have been successful. So yeah, in closing. And real quick, if you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with your friends if you want to. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button with the bell so you can be alerted whenever I drop a new video. And thanks for tuning in.